Hey, this is Brett Kline with Talk of the Town. Before we get into our episode here today, if you want to be a guest on Talk of the Town, you can go ahead and contact us. You can call us on Top of the Hill, 740-432-5605, or you can email us, info@yourradioplace.com. Hello and welcome to this edition of Talk of the Town. My name is Brett Kline. I'll be your host for this edition of Talk of the Town. I have a very special guest with me from the Ohio Army National Guard. I'm here with Private Second Class Mackenzie Welch. Mackenzie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. So you're with the Ohio Army National Guard, and tell me a little bit about yourself because you are young, on the young side. I'm young, but obviously not as young as you. So tell me a little about what you've done so far.
So I'm 17 years old. I just graduated from high school early from John Glenn. I'm born and raised in New Concord, Ohio, and I just joined the Army National Guard.
So the Ohio Army National Guard, what kind of process did you have to go through in order to join the National Guard? Obviously, you mentioned that you graduated high school early. Now, obviously, not everybody has to graduate high school early, but that's just something that you decided you wanted to do and get into the National Guard Army. So like I just mentioned, what's some of the processes you went through in order to join the National Guard?
So the Army comes to our school and talks to us all the time, and I got in contact with a recruiter, and right before my 17th birthday, we'd been talking a lot, and actually I signed the contract on my 17th birthday when I could. And since then, I went up to the military entrance processing MEPS, and that is where I signed the contract. You have to get cleared physically and mentally. And after that, I was able to sign my contract. I originally came in as a military police, and then when it became available, because women were not at the time able to join combat MOSs, they switched that, and I was able to renegotiate as an 11 Bravo infantryman.
So you are actually one of the few women who were able to do this and especially at such a young age. I mean, I think that's incredible that this is where you've taken your career with the Ohio Army National Guard, even though, like I mentioned, it's not been very long, but
Yeah.
it's actually quite an impressive story that we've talked about a little bit. So have you had any experiences so far that you've enjoyed with the National Guard?
I've enjoyed just about everything I've done with the Army National Guard. We have drill weekends once a month where I get to experience a little bit of what the Army's like. I get to work out with my peers. I get to experience what the relationship is with sergeants and the upper Army authority figures. And we also get to learn a lot of skills that are going to make my training a lot easier. Like I've gone through land navigation. I've learned how to clear rooms. Each month there's a new theme of things we're going to learn that are just going to make my training a lot easier because I've already gotten my feet wet and gotten some experience in these things. And drill is just like gotten me so excited about it so much that I decided that I love this so much that I wanted to graduate early so that I can go and begin my career.
Is there something coming up that, you're kind of looking forward to within the Guard? Is there a specific, whether it's, training or as you mentioned, they have different themes of what they do with their, training and things every month. Is there something you're looking forward to?
I look forward to drill every month, honestly. We never know what we're going to learn, but it's always something that's fun and exciting. And we get to work out together and move our bodies. And I'm also looking forward to I leave for training in about a month or so. And when I get back from that, I'm really excited to begin my career.
Well, Mackenzie makes a pretty compelling choice. She is absolutely fantastic. We've enjoyed having her here. Mackenzie, thank you so much for joining us
Thank you
for
so much for
Talking
having
Down.
me.
If you want to get into contact with your local recruiter, you can do so with the number at the bottom of the screen. From there, you can look into joining the Ohio Army National Guard. They have so much to offer. And as we've talked to a handful of different people from the Ohio Army National Guard, there's just so much to do and so many career opportunities and experiences